Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to Megaquarium, where we are continuing in Freshwater Frenzy in Paskova, where an excellent breeding project awaits. So welcome to Paskova. Paskova is very different to other aquariums you have managed because it is primarily a research lab and therefore not for the entertainment of guests. To begin with, your aquarium will be closed to the public and therefore you won't have any guests. This means you won't be able to generate ecology, science, or prestige points. Thankfully, the owners have deep pockets and will be providing you with a daily grant of $500 to fund your operations. Complete your objectives and you will be able to increase this grant amount. Good luck. Introduction to acid. So far, all the freshwater animals you have encountered have enjoyed neutral pH conditions. This is the natural starting point of water in your aquarium. So you haven't had anything special to maintain. You haven't had to do anything special to maintain this. Your first objective involves building a habitat for an animal that requires acidic water, the Amazonian angelfish. To make water acidic, you need to add sufficient acid-producing objects. It works a lot like temperature. The amount of acid has to be greater or equal to the amount of the tank, the volume of the tank. And it has this little red symbol that looks like a speedometer. It looks like a dial. You have two choices when it comes to acid. Which is a red circle with a plus sign. Sources. Passive sources such as bogwood requires no maintenance. And active sources such as the reverse osmosis machines, or RO machines for short. However, these require regular maintenance with RO membranes. Follow the objectives to create your first acidic tank. Alright, so our first tank, we are close to the public. We have one tank with the rainbow bozeman and tinfoil barb. We have another one with some different cichlids, the Midas and the convict cichlid. Okay, so we are going to continue. These are lagoon tanks. So we are going to continue. We're going to continue here. Even though it's not open to the public, I do want to make sure that we have some space to expand as needed to. And this level is a challenge for me. So I've got two tanks already. We're going to start with some fresh water. Amazon. So there is our acid. And we have here requires neutral water. So all those require neutral water. And this one requires acid. So let's see. It is 56. All right. So if I do... I just need one, but let's go ahead and give him a buddy. We need 2 bogwood, it looks like. So let's go over here. And we've got freshwater. Bogwood. There's a bogwood piece. And let's add the second one. There we go. And then we need... some plants, and let's give them some there we go. All right, now we just need to get them so we've got that little symbol there. We do have bloodworm and vegetables. Okay, so let's go through and do a pump right here. I'm anticipating having another acidic animal right here. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about that. I need a large filter. That is sufficient with the filtration. And then I need a large heater would be sufficient for that. Okay, now I need 46 more of the RO. So here's an RO machine. I can do 50, and that's good. All right. Breeding. Good work. You passed the test by creating the perfect acidic environment for the angelfish. You've demonstrated that you have the attention to detail and scientific approach required for the next task. The real reason you were invited to Paskova, their breeding program. Your next challenge is to successfully breed a convict cichlid here in the aquarium. The process varies for every species and can be quite involved with many steps. Consult your objectives for the details and notify the owners once you have successfully bred your first animal. Okay, so I need one more thing because I need an RO membrane dispenser. So we're just gonna put one right over here. Actually, I take it back. We're going to move it right over here since that one is right there. And I will probably end up having to move everything around. All right, so here, now that everything is good to go, so I do need the convict cichlids to breed. All right. Looking for a mate, 3 potential. Okay, so all the credentials are met. When fully grown and all care requirements are met, this animal has a chance of creating offspring with another animal. So one thing I seem to remember is that they need rocks that have a flat surface with this symbol on it, where it looks like they're stacked up. And that appears to be the only rocks that do so. So putting something like that in their aquarium or in their tank will give the ability for them to potentially have little fry so we are found a mate. Okay, found a mate. Okay, they have all found a mate. Okay, so they're looking for a flat surface. There are 6, giving them a 55% chance today. So this is basically just a waiting game. And see what we can do. Let's see if, do I have all the, yeah, I have all the fish in there. And we are close to the public. We are in day 2. I definitely want to keep an eye on what is my heating scale. 360. Yeah, I don't need all that heat. I could theoretically sell 2 of those and not miss anything. This one always gets me with how do I want the layout of this to be, because since it's free to the public, I really want accessibility, and I really don't care about Yeah, there we go. So now we have some spawn. Parents are convict too. Okay, so we are going to really quickly. I want to put some more rocks in here, and we can put them. Like that, because we're going to make this is all about breeding and stuff. So because these guys now they have a 72% chance. At the end of the day, 72% of the babies will survive. Parents protecting them from predators. Final modifier to survival rate is 0. So they do have some ability. I do have this as kind of a breeding tank that I could do. These guys would have to have a lot larger tank because they've got to have that open space. And this is saying that they want a little cave. So we're going to give them a driftwood cave. Right there, and we will add a second one there. So they've got plenty of little cave. You can see the little fry. So we have convex spawn. What is? Hopefully this is going to advance. This is 71%. That's 3. This is 1 and 2. This is 3 and 4. So we've got 6 babies remain. 4 babies remain. And what I honestly want to do is we're going to yeah, we're going to start doing a little bit of daisy chain here. We're going to connect this one and this tank, and I will probably end up moving these around, but we're going to take 1, 2, 1, 2. That way they are actually completely safe. If I'm doing that, then hold on. Then we don't need all these rocks, as it turns out. That one. All right, so we're going to go back in, and we will give them a little bit of some security with some caves. But then we also do need to come in here and with a full so that is going to give our fries really the best opportunity to grow up, because the only thing that they could do is, this is them naturally surviving. If they're not going to survive, then it's not because they had predators. So one thing okay, so you've got the little toolbox. Attached into fry grown. Okay, so and then they have grown. Awesome. All right. So we are running this at double speed. There we go. The next generation. Is that the flipper flapper of tiny fins I hear? Well done. Breeding an animal in captivity is a truly impressive accomplishment. But the owners don't want you to rest on your laurels. Inspired by your achievement, they have increased your daily grant by 500. They are curious to see what other freshwater animals can be bred in captivity. In order to complete your final objective, you need ecology points to unlock new animals. The only way to generate these is to open the research tab to the public. The owners took some convincing, but on the back of your achievement thus far, they are on board. A few notes. This is still a research facility. You will earn no revenue from guests entering the aquarium. This is not an entertainment venue. You will earn no prestige. On the plus side, you are immune to negative prestige too. Guests will not expect you to provide food or drink, however, they may get tired or need to use the toilet. Remember, your goal is to generate ecology and science points to unlock the necessary animals and equipment for your work. Try not to get too distracted by the guests. You can open and close the aquarium at any time by selecting the entrance and using the toggle. So we come over here, but before I open, and then that one has grown, so we're going to, I want to increase the size of this. We're going to do, that looks about even. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to pause. I know I can redo all of this, so we're going to sell all of those. I want to, this one we're just going to have in the front, and then I'm going to, it might just be moving these over. So these are neutral, and this is acidic. So we're going to have there we go. And then we're going to delete those. All right, so we're going to really quickly, who eats what? I believe you, bloodworms and cockles, you, veggies and bloodworms. All right. So we're going to move our veggies over here, our cockles right here, and our bloodworm is going to go, actually we're going to put those right there so that we can see them. We're going to add a tool station right there, and we're going to add a tool station right there. We're going to move this one over here for now, and we're going to move this right there. All right. So what I want is I want a power pump that's going to go, let's have it be right here. And from there, we're going to do so if that's enough power, then I'm going to, I don't think that's enough. Is that enough heat? That is enough heat. Okay. And then we're going to add our RO machine. It's right there. Now over here, we're going to have a pump to go from here to here. And this one, we're going to add a power combo. And we will add second power combo. And we're going to increase the size of this. Don't need it quite that much right now. Still need a little bit more of that, and then we still need some more filtration. So we're going to add a second filtration to that. Now down here, we're going to add another line. And how far can I? Awesome. So we can do this one right there, and we can reach across the aisle to get that. Now, I still need some heat, but that's okay, because I can add a full heater right there, and that is plenty. And we can put this right there. And that still gives us some room to walk around. As I expand out further, I'll be able to move these two over. Since this is a research facility, I really don't care about how it looks to the public. So we've got our acidic side on here and our neutral over here. So we just need to open the aquarium. So we're going to toggle. Entrance fee is nothing. Gotta breed them all. Your final objective is to breed a selection of different animals here in the aquarium. First, you'll need to unlock them using ecology points, then build a suitable habitat for them, noting that some will require acidic conditions. Finally, you must ensure that additional breeding requirements are met. Remember that you can get extra breeding information about an animal by selecting them and hovering over its breeding icon. Tip: you might get better breeding survival rates if you remove potential predators from the tank after the eggs have spawned. So that's where this comes in handy, is having basically a hatchery tank. So I could theoretically, now that these two have grown up, I can now move these over here. And that gives me now 6 of those. All right. So I need to complete this this level. I need to breed a red-striped earth eater, red-striped earth eater, breed a blind cave tetra, breed a Congo tetra, and breed a cardinal tetra. So I have 4 animals, and I need to succeed in 1 of the earth eater and 3 of these tetras. So with that, we are going to start with this in our next episode, where we will be open to the public. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.